I was wondering if sunflower stalks were going to bind up in the tiller arms, but I reckon they didn't. See where I come to end each row and had to turn, but it's symmetrical, so that means I'm at least doing something right. I'm going to take you down here and show you the wheat has produced heads. It's not the healthiest stand I've ever seen, but it was our first attempt, and we didn't really tend to it like we probably should have, but we do have wheat heads. Not as many as we should. That's a beautiful head. The wheat itself ain't that beautiful, but them doves will love that as long as we got heads on it. That's all I care about. Nice looking heads. Looks like they done pollinated out, so now it's just ripening. Did all this in a winter wheat crop seed, and see I only got one head per stalk, looks like. And I think they call those tillers, and you want to, if you don't plant it the right time, you won't have as many tillers, which is heads per plant, which, you know, that gives you more seed heads. But they're beautiful nonetheless. I guess there's gonna be some seeds in there, hopefully. This whole thing, I don't know how it did. The whole field, a lot of it's scraggly, little bitty plants. Some of them probably didn't even produce like these little ones. Most of them did. That's a good stand right through there. There's some healthy ones right there. I guess that's a pollen sac for where they cross-pollinate and get their seeds out. There's a lot of weeds in there, but we got seed heads, and that was the main thing, just to see how that worked out with the doves just going in there as a thick field and eating the seed anyway. So we'll see. I'll be able to tell you information on that. I almost had me a straight line. I messed up right here and right there. Keep my line straight. This is all going to be sunflowers again. This will be our second year. Still learning, but did a really good job on the first year. So I'm hoping to improve upon that. Straighter lines, straighter rows, cleaner rows, more doves, ultimately. But we cleaned up a lot of the stalks. I don't know if you can see them down there. I just put them in a big old pile, and we'll just dispose of them at another point. Probably burn them, put them on the millet when we burn the millet or something. But all that's going to be sunflower. So we got winter wheat that'll be ripe in June, supposedly. Sunflowers all the way to probably about right here, and then over is going to be brown top millet again. They love that millet, and I'm going to give you some advice if you're wanting to do a dove field and it's just for, you know, one or two shoots at the beginning of the season. Millet is absolutely the way to go. It's easy to just till you a strip, sow it out, pack it down, let it do its thing. 65 days later, you got doves coming in. Now if you're wanting to hunt the entire dove season, which ours goes all the way to January in Alabama, 3 split seasons, and we hunted basically all of it. Not every day, but we would come, you know, every couple weeks, once a week or something like that. And when the migratory birds come in November, we probably had 400 or 500 birds flying around out here. So if you want to hunt the whole season, definitely sunflowers. Also, don't bush hog all of them to start. Bush hog you a row, then bush hog you another row, hunt, bush hog you another row. They'll be in there getting them seeds, so don't worry about that. The more you can leave standing, the longer you can hunt over them. But I will tell you, the deer, when it's December, January time frame, the deer are lacking of food at that point in time, and they will come and eat what's left of the sunflower heads. So it's best to probably have them bush hogged all by, I'd say, the end of December, because deer's going to destroy them anyway. So if you want to just do 1 or 2 shoots, mill it. If you want to try to do a year round, which is what we're trying to do, so we're going to be feeding as soon as those were ripe. We're going to be drawing birds. Once they, hopefully that'll take them a while to eat all that wheat. Hopefully my plan is by then the millet will be ripe. They can start hitting on that, and then come the 1st or 2nd week of September, the sunflowers will be ripe. So I'm feeding all the way from June, drawing birds from June, July, August, 3 months, 90 days ahead of season. I'm drawing birds in, and I'm still looking for something that I can from January to May be feeding them at that point, but I ain't figured out what that could be yet. I'm excited about it. This is about step 3 right here. We had to clean the field, and then we had to spray it again, and then we had to fertilize, and I threw a little extra lime that I had. I don't know if it really needed it, but it was just sitting there. And that ought to be good for that cedar. Y'all are gonna laugh at how we seed this, so I'll video that when it's time. But the way I'm gonna do it, I know I said that I was gonna get a camera and you know, condense it all, edit it down to one video, but I don't know about y'all, but times are tough, and I just can't afford to go buy all that crap right now. So I'm just going, what I'll do is, instead of videoing at the beginning and then you not getting to see everything happen, I'll try to show you some action at the end of whatever we're doing, and then once we're done with that little bit of action, I will talk about what's going on at that point. I will get a camera hopefully by next year. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll have one by dove season and I can film a good dove shoot. But anyway, we're on step 3 or 4. I may run back over this one more time just to pulverize it. The plan is, this is I think Wednesday, April the 20th, 2022. So we're gonna come in here Saturday, Sunday-ish, and we're gonna plant and spray our pre-emergent, and it's supposed to rain like Tuesday. So you can't put that pre-emergent down if it's not gonna rain within 10 days. If it's not gonna rain within 10 days, you can go ahead and put your seed in the ground, but wait until it's 3 or 4 days out for rain, because if you has to go more than 10 days, that stuff can get out of the ground, vaporize, whatever it's called. So just keep that in mind. Put your seeds down, but wait for that rain to put your pre-emergence down. And I'll tell you all about the amounts and what I use for pre-emergent. I guess that'll be Saturday or Sunday when we come to plant. Y'all are gonna laugh at we've got a little Chapin push row manual planter, 1 row for $120, and we're gonna, last year we pushed it and it about killed us. I don't know if you can tell, but this is on a slant, and I know you can go sideways, but this is north and south right here. You're supposed to plant north to south, so so they're getting, the whole row is getting all day sun. But what we're gonna try this year, I hope it works. If the dirt's pulverized enough, it should work. I'm gonna put the bucket on and let my partner sit in the bucket and just hold that row planter while he's sitting in the bucket, and let the tractor be the power. All he's got to do is just guide it, control it, and keep it full of seed, and just hopefully it'll just ease down through there, no problems. It'll be a lot better than walking it. We would do one row down, one row up, and then he would grab it, one row down, one row up, and then I would grab it, and it was a lot. I think it was like 40 rows. And we're planting a little bit earlier this year. It's like it's a 15-minute video. Better let this go. I don't even know if that'll download. Anyway, or upload. I'm new to all this. Y'all forgive me. Anyway, we'll see y'all this weekend when we plant and pre-emerge sunflowers and millet on this 30 or 40 foot side over here, and winter wheat. So y'all stay tuned.